you were thinking I died. Bitch, surprise, I still got them double thick thighs.
Oh, hello there, everyone. Have you seen the latest LoFi music video? I recommend you do. It's really good. It's really good. Do I sound like enough of a simp yet? I'm literally dancing to LoFi songs in my dirty garage for YouTube video. That's depressing. So anyways, with my music recommendations for this week, this is Anthony Templano signing out, and I'd like to ask Edward in editing here to put some sort of a cool glitchy transition here, so it makes the noise behind me make a little more sense, and it also doesn't sound so weird when I swap to the actual video, my voice is about 2 octaves higher. So, hello everyone, and welcome to a brand new video, where my voice is suddenly about 2 octaves higher for some reason. Now in today's video, I would like to talk about how all Czech people are pedophiles. Hey, that might sound racist to you, but you're probably just not finding out that Czechoslovakia no longer exists, so shut up.
In Czechoslovakia!
So anyways, while we're at it, as some of you might already know, English isn't my native language. I don't have that pure British blood surging through my veins.
My name is Pyrocynical.
I don't usually talk about this a whole lot, because it's just relevant to literally anything. However, today I decided to talk about phenomena that I only sort of know about because I follow the Czech and Slovak YouTube scene somewhat.
But Edward, just seconds ago you said Czechoslovakia no longer exists. How can you fill both scenes of—
Well, newsflash, 2 countries with completely different languages won't merge together. Also, Slovak dubbing sucks ass, so we're all essentially indoctrinated by the Czech language since birth.
Ohromné. Teraz soviata zlá.
Zeman is taking over. Soon enough, the whole world will be hearing about bubblegum. I'm so excited.
Which looks like a bubble gum and tastes like a bubble gum.
By the way, I know this is an old clip, but it's actually not. Some things never get old.
Bubble gum.
So anyways, on to the topic of today's video. Today we're talking about this beautiful gentleman who has had a bunch of fascinating events spiraling around him for more than a year at this point, and which I find it absolutely mind-boggling. But before we get into that, I would like to firstly introduce you to this man's content. And I can't show a whole lot of it since it is in Czech. However, I would just like to show you a bunch of thumbnails and titles which I think have actually transcended casual human language. Yeah, I think it's a well-established fact at this point that if you put a word in all caps in between 2 stars at the end of your titles, you're pretty much a despicable human being. I think that's well known. Like, no matter the word, I feel like you could put the fucking N-word there and it would not make a disparable difference to your evil. The one thing that's interesting about making this type of content is that if you have any of these guys making it, whether it be Morgan, I use my own mom and not just for money, Hudson, G-Station, the Furry Summoner, or my man over here, cutting talking Angela open at 3 AM.
Come here, Angela.
One thing all these people have in common is that they're all incredibly loud. Listen, I'm a motionless and white fan, alright? And even I think you're screaming too loud. That's when you know you're fucking something up.
Who is controlling you, Angela?
But anyways, the reason I'm bringing this up is because my man over here has done his own very interesting spin on this style of content in this sense. And that twist being that instead of being one of the most obnoxious and loud people on the planet, he has the personality of a wet fleshlight made of paper mache.
Lidi, pokud byste chtěli, abych natočil i video, kde ho vlastně nakrmím tím masem, které bude opravdu nebezpečné, ne to maso, ale to video.
By the way, the reason you might hear me often referring to him as my man, or some other random nickname I come up with along the way, his real name is Ondra Vlček, and yeah, the name doesn't fly very well in the middle of an English sentence, does it? It was just the other day, I was walking down the street with my homie Ondra. Hip-hop, everyone. Now, with all the introductions out of the way, I think it's time we move on to the main portion of this video, other thing that I mentioned in the title. I hope the clickbait worked and you're still here, because now we're finally going to be talking about this man's 13-year-old girlfriend. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I wasn't really joking. This man does in fact have a girl who is about 13 years old. Well, did. She's 15 now, and for some reason there are some people who genuinely think that's a good excuse for this pair to exist. If you're wondering his ages, according to this article, he was 22 when she was 13, and now he is 23, I believe. It's not really relevant. I don't think a year or 2 makes too much of a difference. But what is very interesting about this case is that if you're a pedophile or something like that, You know, I don't want to throw any groundbreaking advice to child abusers out there, but I think that the logical thing to do if you're in a relationship with a literal child is to hide it. I mean, my main piece of advice is don't fucking do it, seek help, but if you're gonna do it, don't show it online, because most people with common sense will notice that there's something wrong here, and they might go to some quite surprising lengths to you to stop your relationship from continuing on. But of course, as we can clearly see, that's not the case of what happened here. All this broke because these two were literally posting photos of them kissing each other on their Instagram stories. Well, that's some 300 IQ moves if I've ever seen some. Now, to the surprise of, at this point, literally no one, the story blew up. I mean, doing sort of shitty children's content gives you a bit of a shitty rep from the get-go, and if people find out you're also dating a 13-year-old, things can only go down from there.
Tohle je jedna z mála věcí, kterou já nějakým způsobem nejsem schopný upřímně vevnitř jako rozdejchat. Jo, že prostě 22letý youtuber se veřejně chlubí tím, že prostě chodí s 13letou holkou.
He has appeared all over YouTube, pretty much on every even slightly seizable commentary channel, everyone telling him, Ondrašku, this is nelegální, you should not robić toto. If you actually understood what I've said there, let me drop a like on your video. I don't think there are a whole lot of people out there doing that. Now, as a result of this, he was forced to respond to the situation, which he did with incredible elegance.
Čau, já se jmenuji Ondra Vlček a vítám tě u svého dalšího videa. U posledního, teda aspoň já doufám, že posledního videa k této celé kauze.
He's made a bunch of videos talking about it, and I could talk about all of them. I'm sure there's a lot of really entertaining horseshit going on all over the place. But the most fascinating one is, I think, this one, talking about how they broke up. Now, this video, it is almost 4 minutes, and in those 4 minutes, what he basically says is...
Kvůli tlaku, vlastně takovému celkem dost, ale opravdu dost velkému tlaku, jak rodičů, tak kamarádů, přátel, známých, fanoušků, reakčních kanálů, bulváru, televize a vlastně úplně všeho, jsme se s Verčou rozhodli, že se, nechci říkat rozejdeme, ale že si dáme takovou trošku pauzu do doby, než se tohle všechno uklidní a hlavně, než bude moct dělat všechno, co dělat může, což značí 15 let.
I have been getting a lot of hate lately, and that is why we're breaking up. I've decided that it's better to wait with the relationship until she's 15. You might sort of begin to pick up on where this is going wrong. And also, another fun fact about this video, you know, it was released more than a year ago that they're breaking up. They're still together to this day. Yep, this couple is still together, and over time she has become a regular host on the channel, alongside his mom.
První video jsem vydal asi v říjnu nebo v listopadu 2015 a bylo to konzumace 50 živých červů.
This is a real thing. As if this man even having this relationship wasn't enough, what makes this really fascinating debacle is the content he's been making since this has all come to light. I think it is quite possible that it has simply snapped into the wave of hate. There's simply no other way to explain some of these videos. Now let's talk about some of the most interesting ones, however I think it's for the better if we firstly just take a look at some of the videos he's made with her, because there are some real gems here.
Vypadá to teda takhle.
For example, he has made a bunch of these videos where they're both tasting strange food, and if you took a cyanide pill every time these two tasted some sort of a strange food in these videos, you'd still be alive by the end of it, because it's just the usual box filled with some of the usual edible shit. There's also this, which I do not think even deserves any further explanation. He recently has also pulled a pregnant prank on his mom. Oh mom, my 15-year-old girlfriend has a child. Isn't that a quirky fun moment online? He has also made this video where they're both celebrating her 15th birthday. This one isn't really even that interesting, but what is just incredible about this video are the comments. I know most of them are in Czech, but some people are even nice enough to write some stuff in English. Yeah, there are more comments about sex under that video than come inside her that night. I don't know. Don't do this to yourself. That's horrible. By the way, please take note of how I say he's made these videos instead of them making them together, because I just don't think the girl can really be complicit in any of this. She's still a minor. I think that actually about concludes the main message of this video, that the relationship is kind of fucked. However, before I leave for another fucking month, I would like to share a few more videos this man has made with you. This has nothing to do with the girl, it's just It's fascinating to watch. Now, for example, he's made this video where he meets a wild lion. It's actually a whole series. It's a legendary saga on the Czechoslovak YouTube.
Počkej. Co to je?
Jak mu ten lev jako rozumí? Má uši, ne? Jo, ježišmarja!
He also has some real love for Coca-Cola for some reason. I mean, I get it was like a trend at some point, but the amount of videos he's made on it. I don't think even Mr. Gear could conquer this one.
I když to teda nevypadá, ten banán je normálně žlutý, tak trochu je cítit Coca-Colou. Ne úplně moc, ale trošku to tam je.
Well, no shit, you left a banana in Coke for 24 hours and it tastes kinda like Coke? Also, you might say he's just a copycat and he copied this from English videos, but name one channel that has a video where they leave a pig's head in Coke for 24 hours. Oh yeah, he also did that. You can't name another channel that'd do that? Probably for the better.
Krásně to voní.
Oh yeah, he's also done this very odd video where he's pretended to be a girl and started talking about which YouTubers he would like to date more. Now that's kind of a strange premise on its own, but I know the majority of you guys won't get this, but I just need to plop this clip in here in case even one Czech person stumbles upon this video at some point. Enjoy.
Teď tady máme druhého z Viral Brothers, Czech Stýblo, takový ten malý, o kterém jste asi už ani dlouho neslyšeli, a ty show. No, já jsem na takové ty malé kloučky.
Yeah, that's actually about it for this video. I don't have much more to say. I'm not even sure what I'm doing. I know none of you probably care about this little cause, but it's a cultural experience, you know, to all of you, all you American viewers being annoyed by Onision. It's not just you, don't worry, we all have idiots like that here as well. And yeah, that's about it for this video. Share this video if you so choose, like, subscribe, and smoke a big blunt.